Blaine, if you wouldn't mind, you've been around this game for a long time. You've been a varsity starter now for your third straight year. I want you to evaluate this football team through two games, not necessarily to compare over the last couple of years, but what do you see in this team right now?
Definitely a commitment. I know a lot of the people out here are committed to coming out here every day, working hard. We do have to work on focus and we have to work on execution, but other than that, I know everyone's willing, everyone's dedicated, and that's going to go a long way in the end of the year.
You know, I told a couple of the other players, and I really strongly felt this, that you guys fought to the very end, and that's something that I was really encouraged about in that Lawrence North game.
Yeah, honestly, I think everyone gave their 110%. It just didn't work out. There's definitely execution things we have to go with. We messed up at 100%. We got on people, but we're working on it this week. I do feel like that we did try that game. It just didn't work out. It's a big school. We don't have a big enough squad, but I do feel like everyone did try their best in that game.
I'm going to ask you, too, the same thing about that. Wouldn't you rather play a team like a Lawrence North and really find out where you are before you get to conference play?
Most definitely, honestly. I know everyone was talking about, like, oh, they're a 6A school, they're ranked in state. Honestly, I'd rather see where we're at with somebody like that instead of playing some team that we don't know about and we don't know that we're going to beat them. Like, I would rather know where we're at in the beginning of the year and go from there rather than just beating our two out-of-conference games and then going into conference not knowing what we're like.
You know, I got to ask you, and I watch you quite a bit because you go both ways, and a lot of players do on this team. Physically, how do you feel right now after the first two games?
Honestly, I feel great. Hydrated every week. I'm eating good. Definitely, I got to keep up my icing, everything like that. Still sore, but I love going both ways. I couldn't ask for a better way to play the game, honestly, getting both looks of the ball and just keeping up with my body health, but I feel great at this moment.
How do you recover? I know you probably want to take that Saturday off, but you come in, you do film work and probably get in the weight room and stuff, but how do you recover and try to get ready for the next week?
Honestly, the best way to recover is to just get back into it. You can't think about how sore you are and you can't think about all the bumps and bruises. You got to get back in. You got to get going again. You can't think about it because when you think about it, you don't want to do anything, so you just got to go in. You got to lift on Saturdays. You can ice on Sundays, relax a little bit. You got to get back at it on Monday and prepare for the next week.
All right, this is a big week for you guys, and it's always a big week when you open up conference play. You go on the road. What's been kind of the early word on Tech right now as you get ready for them Friday?
Honestly, they're a tough team. We all know that the Indy schools closed down. They had a large merge, and we're ready for it. We're excited. We're ready to take them on. We've watched a lot of film. We know. I think everyone that's starting both ways and all the backups, we know what we're doing. We're excited to play, and we're just ready to get out there and hit.
Is it a matter of try to take them out as early as you can and try to make them maybe throw the football a little bit more than they're comfortable doing?
Definitely impose our will in the first quarter, first two quarters. We got to get out there. We got to pound the ball on offense. We got to stop them on defense. Get them out of their comfort zone is our goal this week.
I was going to say, what did you see in last year that might help you guys this year?
Definitely that they're not a technical team, but they are strong and they will get after us. So we have to go out there. We have to impose our will. We have to get started fast. We got to get them down. We got to get them out of the comfort zone so we can get into ours, and then we can get a group going.
Are you anxious, and I'm sure you and the rest of the team would be, just to get back out there and say, let's put Lawrence North behind us? We learned a lot about ourselves, but now we got a new challenge ahead of us.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. You got to look forward to the next week every week. You can't be thinking about last week. You can take what you learned from last week, but you can't think about the bumps and bruises. Once you get into Monday, you can't think about the win or loss. You got to think about next week.